Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do another plan with me. It's kind of rainy and dreary outside and I had a spare few minutes, so I thought now would be the perfect time to film it. I'm going to be planning for the week of Monday the 14th of March to Sunday the 20th of March, and since St. Patrick's Day is on Thursday, I thought I could do a St. Patrick's Day themed spread. So for it I have here this sampler from Paper Nation, which Jen was kind enough to send to me when she sent me a whole bunch of goodies from her store. And then I have mentioned in previous videos that I've been sort of trialing printing my own stickers and coming up with designs and things, and I came up with this kind of weekly set that I thought would be cool for St. Patrick's Day. I love the theming. It's got some 4-leaf clovers and the green and some rainbows and things like that, and I love the fact that it's kind of incorporates orange, which is the March monthly color. So even if you didn't have some way to sort of cover up the colored bits of the month, it would still look like it went together, if that makes sense. So I pulled out a few bits and pieces and I'm just trialing it. I haven't actually had a chance to test all these stickers to see if they fit, so it's a little bit of trial and error for me, but the Paper Nation sampler goes well. And then I also have a few little other icons and bits and pieces that I already own from Squiggle Pop Studio and from Made by Alyssa that I might grab from if I need to. So with that all being said, let's get started. I'm going to start off with the boring bits, I think. I'm just going to pop down all the full boxes in these oh, I've got a random piece of hair in these outer boxes on the sides here. And then I did also print out some like thin washi strips to go over the orange, even though I don't need to. It just has a bit of a pattern on it. And then I have some green glittery, again, sort of top washi for this bit here. Again, I don't know if they're going to fit, so we will see. But I'm going to pop those down first and then we'll move on to the fun stuff. Now I should say, I hope you guys don't mind that I am using stickers that you can't exactly buy. I never really thought about that, because when I watch Plan With Me's, it's never because I'm going to particularly buy that sort of set of stickers and therefore like need them to use. But I know that some people do that. They buy sets and watch Plan With Me's using those sets so they can get ideas on how to use them. Oh, that hasn't cut properly. That's okay. So I'm sorry that that isn't the case for these, but I hope you don't mind seeing it anyway. I thought it would be fun, something different that you wouldn't see on anybody else's channel, because obviously no one else has these exact stickers. Ooh. And I went down crooked and these aren't exactly removable. So we had one cut right. Let's see if they fit. I think these look a little bit too skinny, but you know what? I'm gonna just test it out anyway. This is all a little bit of trial and error for me in terms of sticker making. I know a lot of you have asked me about making stickers and doing a video on how I make stickers, and I don't think I'm quite at a point where I could necessarily tell you guys about how to make stickers, because I really haven't made that many. I'm really new to it myself. So they were definitely crazy fiddly. I'm gonna have to reformat them to make them a little bit bigger, and the paper that I use isn't the greatest, so I did have one rip on me, but I thought I would use one of these little decorative elements from Paper Nation. I'm gonna take this little 4-leaf clover and pop it just here, and no one will ever know that there's a big rip right there. I'm actually pretty impressed at how easy that top washi went down. I honestly thought that the cutting and the measuring and the whole shape of this, I just kind of did trial and error, literally with a ruler measuring out this. And it turned out to be relatively accurate. It probably needs to be maybe a touch longer. And I probably should have put it down before I put down the like strip washi, but doesn't actually look too bad, and I really like the green glitter. It's a little bit over the top for me for what I go for normally, but I think it's nice to do something a little bit different in your planner every now and then. get out of your comfort zone a little bit. I have a feeling this one is going to be like kind of scary to look at, and some people are going to like it and some people are going to be like, too much color. But so far I quite think it's very cute, and it's definitely very St. Patrick's Day. Okay, moving on. As usual, I'm going to just work day to day. I kind of go all over the place and jump around a little bit, but bear with me. Starting off with Monday. So I think I'm going to use these little to-do lists as my to-do checklist, just because I don't necessarily always need a full big list, just something little to mark off, I don't know, the things that I need to do, the main key points of the day. So I'm going to put these underneath the day, and I have these formatted for the lines of the what am I going to call it? The horizontal planner. So you know what? Even though I said I'm going to start with Monday, I'm going to pop these in for the rest of the week as well. While I am doing weekly things, I also have these little foot markers here, these little steps to represent my steps for each day. As you guys know, I do like to track my steps day to day. I have a Fitbit that I wear, and I try to aim for 10,000 steps every single day. It doesn't always happen, but what am I up to at the moment? I'm up to 7,777. That was completely random for today. So I'm going to pop those in as well. And try using tweezers for these really small fiddly things, because to be honest, I haven't tried it before, but I've seen other people do it and it does make it look so much easier. Okay, now we've got our steps down, and I may or may not have stuck one down with eyelash glue because one didn't cut properly. I'm going to use this little happy St. Patrick's Day little icon thing that I have here, and I think I'm going to actually put it, yeah, oh yes, I'll put it here on the, no, I'll put it up here so it stands out a little bit more. I am also going to mark a few different events that I'm going to be working from home on Tuesday, so I'm going to use this to highlight that, and I might just pop that here. And I'm going to use a little computer icon. Actually, you know what? I might use one of these ones from the Made by Alyssa set. I think I will use maybe this green here to mark working from home. Tuesday is also boot camp, so I'm going to take one of these flags. I actually really like this one with the little 4-leaf clovers. It's so cute. And I will just pop that up here. You know what? I'm going to pop it on here. I really need to find some paper that's a little bit more removable. If anybody can recommend me some matte removable sticker paper that I can buy, I would really appreciate it. This one I got from Officeworks, and it works pretty well. It's quite thick, but it's not great at being able to be moved around, so I prefer to have something that was a little bit more flexible. I really can't see that very well. I'm going to take one of my little boot camp icons here, these little dumbbell kettlebells, to mark boot camp, which hopefully won't get rained out given the weather at the moment. On Tuesday I actually also have an eyebrow appointment to get my eyebrows waxed, so I'm going to take one of these Paper Nation eyebrow little icons here, these beauty icons. I'm not sure whether I want to go for the green or the yellow. I might go the yellow since I'm going to try and incorporate a little bit more yellow into this spread. Actually, I might even use one of these little mini flags that I've printed. I'm going to just like pair them together like I do to mark the eyebrow appointment. And on top of that, I'm also going to try and get up early and film briefly a video if I can. So you know what, I'm going to grab a little filming icon and I might just pop that, I don't know where, I've got so much going on. You know what, just to make it stand out a little bit more, I might use one of these long flags. There, with a little filming symbol just so I can note that I've got a lot to do on Tuesday. I have no idea why I've started on Tuesday. I did say I was going to start working on Monday and I've just jumped around so much. However, since we are here, Tuesday night is bin night, so I'm going to use this little garbage bin icon and just pop that somewhere around here just so that I remember to put out the bins. Okay, moving on to Wednesday. I will get back to Monday at some point. I have a beauty event to go to first thing in the morning before I go to work. So I'm going to use one of these. I'm actually going to use it sideways just for something different because I don't know, why not? These cut a little bit funny, but I'm going to make do. And I'm going to use one of these little Paper Nation, I guess, makeup brush. Actually, no, it's a hair event specifically. Maybe I can use a little hair icon. You know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'll use the lime green this time. And I'm going to pop that here to mark the event. And then I think I'll also even use one of these little location icon stickers to note in the address, just so I don't forget. So I'm just going to pop that down the bottom there. I have an event on Thursday night as well, and that one is a beauty one. So I'm going to take another one of these little half boxes and I'm going to put this down the bottom here. And this time I will use one of these little makeup icons, makeup brush icons, just to help highlight that. And I might use another of these little location icons as well, so I can write in the location. Let's wander on back to Monday. On Monday, I need to make sure I take my laptop to work. So I'm going to use one of these flags. And I will use one of these little laptop icons because these symbolize editing for me, and that's the reason that I'm going to take my laptop to work, so I can do a little bit of video editing during my lunch break. I also need to film some little product close-ups when I get home, so I'm going to use one of these. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use a flag as well. This is turning out to be one very, very colourful spread, but that's okay. I'm going to use one of these flags and the little filming icon to remind me to do that. I'm going to take one more of these flags actually while I'm at it. These are coming in real handy at the moment. Make sure that they cut right. There we go. And I'm going to take a little meal sticker because on Wednesday we have a lunch at work with some of my colleagues. So I'm going to use that to highlight the lunch. And I need to go for a walk in the afternoon, so I'm just gonna pop this little teardrop here, and I'm gonna use one of my little shoes. I love the little glittery backgrounds of these to represent that walk. Trying to think if I have anything else for this first half of the week. Oh, I have a video that needs to go up on Tuesday. There's so much happening on Tuesday. So you know what, I'm going to just use this little upload icon and I'm going to pop it, I don't know, here? Yes, what can I use? I might use one of these little, yes, I'll use one of these little flags together to make its own little, I don't know, thing. And I will put that there so I can write down my upload, and while I'm at it I'm going to flip over to Friday and do the same thing because another video will have to go up on Friday. I'm not sure which one yet, could be this one for all I know, but I will do that. My camera stopped recording. I have no idea what it got, but I put down a little planner sticker for Sunday, and then I've put down these two habit stickers. The top one I usually use for my 10,000 steps per day, and the bottom one I'm not 100% sure. I have been using it for exercising, but I'd be interested to hear if any of you guys use this. What kind of habit or daily thing do you sort of cross off with these type of stickers here? I'd be interested to know if there's something else that I could potentially look at tracking. I'll also put down this little next week box. On Saturday I usually do some cleaning of some sort, so I'm going to use this little Paper Nation to clean sticker. I'm going to use the last of these little flags up here, as well as a little television icon, I think, because Sunday is usually my television or Netflix catch-up day, if I get the chance to do it. I'm also usually trying to walk on both Saturday and Sunday, so I'm going to take 2 of these little walking symbols to try and encourage me to actually do some form of exercise on the weekend. It's not always possible, but I do like to try just to keep me as active as possible. I feel like I need to plan it in because otherwise it just won't happen. In my bottom bar, I might actually use one of these Do These stickers that I've created. Oh, actually I might use the green one, just because I haven't used them anywhere else yet and I want to test them out, see how I like them. I have made them so that they suit like the lines of the boxes, so if I wanted to use these like for every day I could. We will see. That's all the things I can think of at this point, although I usually, as I'm writing stuff in, I remember more. So I'm going to start filling out what I can, and then we might go on to decorating a little bit. So that's what I have at this point. I don't have a ton filled in, but my week is kind of pretty fluid bar some key events. I am going to take these Squiggle Pop Studio weather icons and just pop them in for the week as well. Once it's not all sun when I do this, there's actually a bit of rain this week. I'm sure I have more actual reminders and things to plan, but I really want to use some of these decorative items purely because I really never get to use, or I don't really do decorative spreads. So I'm going to take a few of the Paper Nation ones, and then I also printed myself out a couple as well, just randomly, that I found on the internet. So I'm going to pop some of these in as well. I'm going to do a little pot of gold at the end of the rainbow for St. Patrick's Day. Make up my own little icon there. I might actually use the little hat as well. That's really cute. And I have this little luck, little rainbow. Put the little horseshoe in there as well. I feel like it's looking kind of bare for me, but that's pretty much all I can think of. I am going to chuck in one of these little flags, and I don't even know if that's straight or not, and a little walking marker there to remind me to walk to work on Friday, since I think I can only do it Monday and Friday this week, which is kind of annoying, but it's the best I can do. Oh, I also have some book markers here because I will start a new book on Monday probably, so let's pop that there. I love tracking sort of what I've been reading. We have a look at my last week's spread. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek at some of the ones I did. These again is some stickers that I printed mixed in with a few that I had from like the March/February colors. Like this one's not mine, this one's Whimsical Plans, but these sort of these ones here are mine. I was just sort of practicing, and I really like the way that the orange and pink turned out, but I have, where are they? Oh, here. These I was using to mark the books that I was reading. I'm like, I know I did it. It's because the start of the week I was reading a book that I'd started on Sunday. This is the week before. I didn't have very many stickers that week. I was just, again, trying to use up what I had from the February kits that I had bought, but there we are, you guys can see that as well. And I think you've seen all the other previous spreads. That was my last week in February. I'm pretty sure I did a plan with me for that. So these are what I've done since. I'm kind of getting into the groove and slowly learning my own planning style. This little sticker here is one of the Woolworths ones that they're giving out at the moment. I thought I would just add that in, why not? And this is what this week looks like. It is quite colourful, but I actually don't mind a little bit of colour, and I'm interested to see once I fill it all out and once I do all my post planning like I usually do. I'm forever, even though I do a plan with me, I still end up adding stuff constantly throughout the week. I'm sure a lot of you guys are the same, but I'm interested to see how it turns out. I am happy with the way my stickers are going, and yeah, so I think that's going to be it for this plan with me. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Check the description box for all my links, as well as links to some of the stores that I mentioned in this video. And I hope you guys are doing well. My name is Rachel, and I'll see you all next time. Bye! You know what? I felt like these days were looking a little bit bare, so let me see. Can I lift? Oh, I can. I'm getting to use these little, I don't know what you'd call them. Would you call them like event stickers, appointment stickers, markers of some sort? Anyway, I'm going to use those since I printed them, and I probably won't have another use for them, to mark my weekend exercise slash walks, jogs, whatever that may be. There we are. It just looks like there's like a little bit more colour, and I thought there'd be too much colour. It's never too much. There we are, I like it better already. Oh, and I've realized that I need to make a credit card payment on Saturday, so I'm going to pop, actually, I might use one of these little, no, that one didn't come up. There we are, this one. Use one of these, just to remind me to do that. And I also realized that I haven't bothered to note that I actually need to get some editing done at some point during this week. So I'm going to use one of these little computer icons to make sure that I get some editing done, because I have to actually edit this video and some others that I've filmed. And I'll take this one because I'm probably going to have to try and do some at some point on Wednesday, probably Wednesday evening as well. So let's pop that in there. That way you'll actually get to see these videos, hopefully. Since this video is going up late, the week is actually finished, so I can actually give you a look at the completed spread. And I thought this way you could see a little bit more of the detail, given that my camera settings were a little bit off. Sorry about that. The video was a little bit overexposed, but I thought you would still enjoy seeing it anyway. And now you can see the finished product. I actually really like the way that it turned out. I thought it was really pretty and colourful, but still practical and useful and fun.